everyone, you're welcome in this video. I'm here to show you how our brother from the south responded to Islamic cleric Sheikh Gumi, the bandit spokesman who think he's everything in Nigeria, who think the power in the country belongs to him, and the terrorists are the type of people we can mingle with, we can dine with, even though they try to eliminate everybody, and we have no reasons. Nigerians have no reasons to underestimate them. The person who have the ideology that yes, inculcating them in the military and other segments in Nigeria is the best way to combat bandits, is the best way to change them. Listen to how our brother from the south responded to him. Thank you.
I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. Still on the American strike against terrorists in Sokoto State. This is my response to Sheikh Gumi. Sheikh Gumi, you were born in 1960. I was born in 1959. You went to medical school. I went to medical school. You are an Islamic cleric. I am a Christian cleric. You were born in the north. I was born in the south. the southern part of Nigeria. But we enjoyed a peaceful nation. In the north, in those days, you could travel throughout the night. In the north, you could carry money and walk in the streets. Sheikh Gumi, same thing in the south. Sheikh Gumi, you enjoyed the privileges of the fact that your father was a northern clerical elite and you were able to join the military and become a medical doctor. You enjoyed the benefits of this country, just like as I did. The simple question I want to ask you is that, is the average young northerner who was at the age of maybe 20, 21, when you entered military school, is he enjoying the peace, the security, the comfort, and the interreligious harmony that you enjoyed when you were growing up? If it is no, then you are a hypocrite. You are a bloody hypocrite, because the North has been decimated, has been polarized, has been rendered inhospitable. Sheikh Gumi, you said that Trump's airstrike in collaboration with the federal government would negate our sovereignty. I ask you a simple question, sir. What is the sovereignty in the state, in some parts of Borno State, Zamfara State, and Kebbi State, where terrorists who are not Nigerians to a large extent, remember what one of your governors said, that they imported them. So what sovereignty are you defending when non-Nigerian, non-state actors are responsible for the evil of decimating Christians, just as they did, Muslims, just as they did in Maiduguri, and constituting a nuisance to Christians in different parts of the north and in the south? Sheikh Gumi, schools were closed recently in several states in the north. Was that how the educational system was when you went to school? Why are you being hypocritical? Why are you blinded by your religious bigotry and your Fulanization attempt to conquer Nigeria? Sheikh Gumi, you talked about sovereignty. A nation that cannot protect itself has lost sovereignty. Sheikh Gumi, you talked about foreign intervention in Nigeria. I want to ask you a simple question. Did Nigeria go to Sierra Leone? Did Nigeria go to Liberia? Did Nigeria go to Congo during Ogbemudian's time? Did Nigeria go to Lebanon? Did Nigerian forces go to Yugoslavia? If the answer to those questions remain yes, that means you are very illogical in saying that foreign intervention in a nation is wrong. When a nation has lost the capacity to defend itself, foreign intervention can take place. You said that you can't bomb terrorism out of a nation. Ask you a simple question. American and NATO intervention in Sarajevo and Kosovo, what was the result? It ended the genocide. It ended the genocide. It ended the interreligious war. So airstrikes are not ineffective in ending terrorism and genocide. You are operating in an archaic military era when you left the NDA. Today, the federal government is collaborating with the American government and with other partners that will soon join. If the airstrikes are done and the Nigerian military goes there to do mop-up operations, it would, to a large extent, lead to the decimation of these terrorists. Sheikh Gumi, I wish that your son, who just graduated from military school, be posted to the war front for terrorists to do to him what they are doing to the children of poor people who are being injured and eliminated every day by these people you are supporting. Sheikh Gumi, one of your associates, who to a large extent was acting as a mediator, as a negotiator, is being prosecuted for collecting money that was meant for the release of hostages that he did not remit, and he was a beneficiary of the rot of banditry. Sheikh Gumi, could you be saying this out of your sympathy for terrorism and for the evils that they have done in the northern part of Nigeria? Sheikh Gumi, you said that Nigeria should involve China and Turkey and Pakistan. I laugh at your logic. I laugh at your logic. The Chinese, you are talking about exploitation of minerals and whatever and whatever. The Chinese have been accused by people who are on ground of being interested in the gold, the lithium, the californium, and the rare earth minerals that are located in Zamfara State, Sokoto State, and all parts of the north. And there have been indications of Chinese people being apprehended, abducted by terrorists. So the Chinese, their hands are not clean in your suggestion that Nigeria should seek help from them. You mentioned Turkey. Sheikh Gumi, your understanding of international military alliances seem to be very, very archaic. Turkey is heavily dependent upon the United States of America for armament and for intelligence sharing. And if I'm right, Turkey is a member of NATO. Sheikh Gumi, your understanding of international military strategies seem to be very archaic, as I've reinstated. I wonder why people call you a prominent Islamic cleric. If at this level of intelligence you become prominent and a prominent Islamic cleric, then we are really in serious trouble. And it reinforces the fact that I used to say that religion in Nigeria is an assassin of the intellect. If somebody like you is a well-known Islamic cleric, Sheikh Gumi, who arms Pakistan? Pakistan and India, they buy armament from America. And you want Pakistan to come? Pakistan, that is an Islamic nation. You want to bring an Islamic nation into a theater where there are multi-religious people and there is an accusation of Christian genocide. Do you know that Pakistan, from Zulfikar Ali Bhutto to the current whoever is there, they have been Muslims? Why do you talk like this? Why do you think that we're unreasonable? You are my junior by age, and I'm sure I left medical school before you. Even though if you were from the south, Sheikh Gumi, you no go pass, so you no go near where I did. So they just give you people platforms in the north, then you open your mouth, wow, and talk nonsense. Sheikh Gumi, you cannot go against a federal government policy of cooperation with the United States of America. And you are not the only Muslim that is around. Other Muslims who are in the cabinet went to America and agreed on this cooperation. Sheikh Gumi, the techniques of warfare has changed drastically. You want to tell me that this mass movement of terrorists with motorcycles with over hundreds of kilometers unchallenged, you like it? You must be an evil person to want to allow the death of Nigerians to continue. Sheikh Gumi, this is my take. You are extremely irresponsible in your utterances over the years, and we take exception to what you think you are. You are not as prominent as you think. It's only this kind of government that we have that tolerate people like you. If not, if Nnamdi Kanu should be in prison in Sokoto, you should be his roommate. I wonder if he no go blow your mouth swell up. Eh? I dey vex with people like Sheikh Gumi, but I'm more angry with the system that allows people like Sheikh Gumi to talk anyhow, behave anyhow. We can't tolerate your going to visit terrorists. We can't tolerate your terrorists coming to that somebody killed an assistant commissioner of police, wore his uniform, came to negotiate. No. We can't tolerate that. A nation that tolerates that has already lost its sovereignty. Has already lost its sovereignty. It's like a thief that was arrested, saying that he was defamed by calling him a thief. We have lost the capacity to manage our resources. Let me ask you one question. You say sovereignty, resources. Even the resources from where I come from, the Niger Delta, how much of the oil does the federal government really get? People steal the oil. How much of the money from the resources do we really get? Your political cronies steal the money and leave peanuts. So what are you talking about? Which kind of sovereignty? Which kind of resources? Which kind of control of resources? No. Stop that. Gumi, stop that. We can't take that nonsense from you. And they vex well.